Ether, come. Yes. This is called the food throw game for recalls. You only do this with puppies, really. Throw a piece. As soon as he eats it, recall him. Ether, come. Yes. Ether, come. Yes. I'm ripping these in half, and they're sliced really thin. Ether, come. Make sure he gets the hot dog first, or else he'll ignore you. Yes. Have you taught him down?
Yes. I usually use, what I'll do is I'll do like a palm and I'll say down and go like that.
Ether.
So you can chain.
Down. Yes. On these duration, this is an important tip. These duration exercises that we're doing where we want him to stay in the down position or in the place position, always reward him in that position. Don't get used to calling him out of it. So to build duration, I want to reward that position. So I'll walk away, I'll build the duration right now, and then I'll have a successful, I guess I won't, but my goal is to succeed right here, for him to succeed. Yes, and I have to come low. I gotta deliver the treat way down here. I don't want him getting used to coming up for the treat, or else he won't associate the good down position with the reward. Down. Don't reward that. Now it's my job to make sure he gets rewarded. So I'm gonna have to go a little faster and make sure we succeed on this one. Down. Yes, he got up. So this is a mix of my mistake and his mistake. Because of our body language, we're learning about each other right now. I need to deliver this reward in a way that does not invite him to get up. And part of that is my job, not just his. Yes. And yes means he's free, so now he's allowed to get up. Good job, Ether. Woo! Ether, place. No food in the hand. So we went from luring him on the place board with food. Now we're just asking him to do it without food. We can still do a little luring, but there's no food reward in the hand. And this is important. We're incrementally moving away from needing food all the time as his motivation. Remember, he doesn't have to sit, but I'm prompting these extra things just to get used, so he gets used to my body language. Now again, I could call him to me and that would be fun to watch him bound off of that and run over to me, but it's more applicable if I come back to him and reward him where he did the good thing, which is on the board. Yes. Good job. Ether, we'll switch it up real quick with a little 2-ball, 2-ring. Ether. Good job, buddy. Let's go. Come on, Ether. Come on. Preferably, he would have picked that up. Yeah. So this will make him playing a little keep away from him, will make him a little more excited to pick it up next time. Ready? Go get it, Ethan. Come on, Ethan. Let's go, buddy. Good job. What's that? What's that? Yes, here we go. Trade him? Yes, good job. Now when he lets go of the white one, I'm gonna make this one run. Drop it. Yes. Come on, Eth. Come on, buddy. We don't let him lay down with it because that's what he'll learn to do. Good job, buddy. Good job. Play a little tug, and then we'll work on our drop it. We were working on that earlier anyway, so this is a prime time. Ether. Get it, buddy. A lot of times when he gets distracted, just patience and then some excitement will get him back in. I wonder if there's a piece of hot dog over there. So he's ignoring the game, so we go right back to some other structure. Ether, place command is what I would like to do. So this is the downside of the food recall game, is that he's looking for hot dogs on the ground. Ether, place. Good. 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 With Ether, we're building a language right now. There's two different words that tell Ether he's doing a good job. One is YES. When I say that, that means he did good and he's free to do whatever he wants. It's his release word. The other word I'm using is good, which we call a positive bridge. Basically, it's telling Ether he's doing good, but we want him to continue to do that, so he's not free to do what he wants. So right now, I'm gonna see if I can get another walk away and have him stay by using the word good and a little prompt that tells him what I want. This is something definitely we should be working at home a lot. You know, we go out into the environment and we have a good, robust play session, but then at home, we want our dogs to be able to relax. Good, good. So I'm showing them that this word good does not mean what the YES word means. And now he's thinking. He's like, normally I'm allowed to just jump off, but now something's different. We got to get a victory. Yes. Good job, Ethan. Come on, buddy. So we're slowly building things like his positions and his duration. We build those things slowly, just 1 or 2 repetitions of practice and then on to something else. As he gets older, we won't have to change into different things so much. We'll be able to stick with one activity and get maybe 20 minutes worth of work in that one activity. But as a puppy, we transition from activity to activity and just keep his mind active, keep him feeling like he's having a good time. Work on the drop it command, always working on our language and our positions. Drop it. He did what I wanted, but he's too fast. Drop it. Now I possess a little more of the toy as I'm asking him, so it sort of signifies what I want. Now I get a sit out of him. Ether, sit. Yes. Come on, Ether, come on. Yeah, that's my boy. What's that? What's this? Oh. Playing a good tug session when he brings the toy back will help him want to bring it back. Dogs love this right here. This tug session is real good. Pet him while you're doing it, let him know he's doing good. If he pulls it, if he yanks on it, then I let him pull it out of my hand. Oh, yes! Make him feel like he's overpowering me. That'll make him feel good, like he's winning the game. Oh, good job, Ethan. Get him to bring it back to you. Each little step is building a behavior that I like. I like when my dog gets a victory and then once and comes and sees me. Good job, buddy. Because the play is right here. What's really valuable to him is right here between him and I. It's not the toys. Drop it.
I'm still filming, but I'm gonna kind of cut-ish until that thing is gone again.
Yes.
But all this is still being filmed, even if we...
He is so good. He's a treat to train.
Yeah, Charles, you're doing so well. I feel like your energy is definitely like... I mean, yesterday was great, but you're like on point today.
Awesome.
I think we're just getting used to it, but yeah, I feel like, anyways.
And traction. Yeah, the more I work with any specific dog, we start to become a team.
Right. All right, ready? It's been filming, but action again.
Action. Let's go. During tug play, we want to keep tension. I want him to think that this is a small animal trying to get out of his mouth. That's basically the drive that we're acting on right here. He's wrestling to get his dinner. And so if I'm just standing here like this and letting him jerk it around, he's not going to enjoy this game. He likes this game when it's a competition, when there's a little bit of a struggle. I'm careful not to pull his head straight up. I don't want a 90-degree angle right here with his head. So I stay low to the ground, keep a nice 90-degree angle with his neck and his spine as we tug. Tug left to right, but constant tension. Woo! Yeah. Drop it. Now his reward will be that. Yes, go get it. So he's getting better at drop it, so we want to practice over and over. He's kind of got it now where it means. So we'll do like 5 or 10 more drop it practices. So this right here, this is cool for you to see when he's sort of in between toys. He's a little bit tired. He's not sure if he has much energy left to play, but he definitely wants to do something. So this is a good time to slow things down and interact with him in a way that feels good to both of us. So usually when that's the case with puppies, I like to go back to luring. We could go into the dog park now with this long line on and just do some slight socialization with some check-in practice. That's always good. Luring is more than just having your dog follow you while you hold on to a treat. Luring is about responsiveness. Right now, all I did was lift my hand up, the slightest gesture, and this puppy knew exactly what I wanted. So that's what we're working on. We're working on him paying attention to my body language and understanding what I'm asking of him. So there's quite a bit happening in these luring sessions, which might not be so obvious.
Dang, that right there might have been the best single clip we've got. That was so perfect. He was just looking right up at you the whole time. That was amazing.
He is such a good dog. The way he jumps happily into these positions looks so good.
Oh my God, yeah, Charles, we have so much good footage today.
Awesome.
Yeah, lots will cut, but we're probably only, yeah. There's today's like on fire.
So let's do a little more duration. We're getting toward the end of our session. So I want him to sit. I'll give the command this time to sit instead of the prompt. Learning the difference between a prompt and a command is important because commands, the dogs are not allowed to ignore. If you prompt them into a certain position and they just kind of ignore that, that just means they don't understand. But commands, when we start using commands, by the time we start using commands, we've done enough practice where we know that the dog understands. So Ether knows how to sit, so we'll just work on that command right now. Ether, sit. So he's ignoring that. So we'll add a prompt to the command and then maybe some enforcement with the long line. We'll give him one more chance without the enforcement and see how he does. Sit. Good. So there was a little prompt with the hand, but no enforcement, and he did it. So that's awesome. Yes. So that's how we can use our tools in a hierarchical fashion. Starting out with the least abrasive, which is a hand prompt, and then moving on to something that would be more abrasive, which is grabbing the collar, grabbing the leash, the long line, and then kind of putting them into the position you want that way. Let's try a recall. Ether, come. Good. What he just did was awesome. He saw a toy that he wanted. Yes. And he ran right by it to finish the recall. So that's good. That's a great distraction. Now his reward will be he can play with the toy. So we're teaching him now in this moment that he can run by toys. It's no big deal. We'll play with it in a minute. There's no need to secure that toy right now.
Woo! I'm gonna cut.